Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. Well, court is over, and so now we're going to get back to our regular programming until the court makes a decision and lets us know whether or not there will be a trial. Personally, I think there will be. We have a couple of small things, a couple of stories. Let's just get in there and go, shall we? Let's go. To start with, I showed this picture and I pointed out on the right, there's a camera crew because Netflix is following them around. They still have their Netflix deal. They're still working on their documentary. People said, yeah, how do you know that's Netflix? There they are again on the left, right before they walk the red carpet. That's Netflix. You don't see those camera crews anywhere else or following anybody else. Next up, here's a picture from that night. And as you can clearly see, what's on Megan's plate is meat. I thought she was a vegetarian. I believe she told another lie. Next up, do you remember when these photos came out where they had taken a private jet to New York for their 3-day tour? I heard and I reported to you guys that Harry was very upset that they had been found out. Somebody had leaked it. And it had also been leaked that he flew home from his polo match on a friend's private jet. So here's my point. If they had flown commercial, after they got off the flight, they would have let it leak that look at us, we flew commercial, or look at us, we took a train, or look at us. The fact that they are not telling anybody how they got to New York and back again for this past Thursday through Sunday tells me that they took another private jet. How much do you want to bet? Because I told you before, Megan won't fly commercial anymore. She likes her private jets. Sooner or later, they'll be found out. It'll be leaked. But just remember, you heard it from me first. Okay, moving on. The next story came out that Harry went with Megan in New Jersey on Thursday to talk to veterans about their mental health. They took the obligatory photos. They ate with them. Notice there was no paparazzi there, and notice there were no quote-unquote fans there, right? They weren't expecting to be greeted by anybody, especially after they went on their tours in New York, and there were like no crowds, no fans, no cheering people. I guess they just decided they weren't going to take a risk of that happening again. Now that brings me to a point I wanted to make about what happened at the gala. Did you notice there was no public at all and only a few photographers? And I believe that was done so that nobody could ask about the court case. Those photographers were being told not to ask about certain things, and it was very carefully controlled so that the two of them would not be embarrassed. I'm also going to point out before we move into the big story of today, the way that Megan was dressed in comparison to the other stars, like John Bon Jovi's wife. She was too over the top for this. She was trying to grab all the attention, and then she wore that horrid dress. Yeah, okay, enough said. And with that being said about the gala, now we're on to the part that really makes me angry. Harry and Meghan went to the Salute to Freedom event to give awards to American veterans. It's being alleged by the comment you see above that Harry and Meghan requested the UK anthem be played along with the American anthem, which I would have said no to. As you can see above, Miss Durand is claiming that she wrote an email to the woman who was singing MJ Songstress and said that she didn't think it was appropriate for the UK hymn to be played and that it was making a mockery of everything. Now, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I don't have the letter. I haven't seen the letter. I'm assuming that Barbara sent a very nice letter, but she did say that she was unhappy and they were making a mockery of our hymn. If that's true and that was the crux of the letter, then I find the response that she got to be ridiculously rude and unprofessional. Her alleged response was the following. Here was the mockery. Harry and Meghan requested the performance and it was approved by the people doing the gala. And she referred to her as Princess Meghan. She wrote, next time get your facts straight so you don't make an incorrect assumption. I think she had her facts straight, my friends. Maybe it's just me. Had the Queen been there? Yes. Had Charles been there? Yes. But a man who has walked away from his country, trashed his family and country at every turn, to request a UK anthem to be played at an American veteran event, in my opinion, was wrong, and they should have denied it. Now, with that being said, I'll let you know that I'm linking that video up in the box. I hate to do that because she'll make money off of it, but I'm going to link the video. And now I'm going to tell you where to go in the video to find the important parts. Harry and Meghan are introduced into the room in 45 seconds in, and then at 55 seconds in, they come from the back like they've been introduced into the room, and they regally walk in and go right to their table up front. The woman singing the national anthem starts at 2 minutes 40 seconds. At 5 minutes 8 seconds, she starts singing God Save the Queen at an American awards banquet. I don't understand why they did that. So disrespectful to the American war people that they were there to honor. That's the way I look at it. I'm sorry. And I guess we should be thanking MJ Songstress, because there are no real pictures except the professional ones that Harry and Meghan took. There are no professional pictures, videos. Nobody really knows what went on inside there. Thank God she posted the video. If you guys are as disgusted as I am at the way this went down, you can always make your feelings known by emailing these people. And here is the email address. Takes 2 seconds to shoot off an email if you want to, and let them know that what they did was wrong. It was just plain wrong. I also want to add that one of the reasons why I think that Harry wanted that done is because he's trying to hang on to his royal heritage as long as he can with both hands. He's almost got no links to the family anymore. He's out on the fringes, and he knows it. Okay, we have 2 more things we're going to cover really quickly, and one is Jason Knopf. Now, most of you have been asking what's happening, and here's the deal. He was unable to release that information earlier for several reasons, one of them being he was still employed by the royal family. Who in their right minds would release that information knowing it could cost them their job? But he has now put in his notice, and he's moving internationally, so he feels free to release it. Thank God he did. You guys know how I feel about karma. So what's happening with Mr. Knopf? It would appear he's getting a book deal worth even more than what Harry's being paid for his book. And at least you know Mr. Knopf's book, because he has all of his receipts, is going to be completely factual and will probably be a bestseller. I'm going to buy it. I can't wait to read it. Go, Jason! Here's my last bit of information. Mr. Boozy is back, and he put up an email saying that I'm being followed by Angela Levin. I pray that's true. And Angela, if you're watching this, my email address is in the description box. Write to me. I would love to talk to you. I pray this is true. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I want to pull the attention back where it belongs. And a big thank you to every veteran everywhere. Don't forget to leave your comments below. You know already, you can follow me on Twitter. You know where my email address is located. And if you donated to my coffee fund, thank you. And as usual, have a great day.